you've got this morning UPS with a very negative beat, very negative earnings release, which is also announcing 12,000 are going to be cut from the payrolls. That's kind of call it the real economy. But we also have a very weak transport relative to SPY ratio, which I have talked about and literally spoke about yesterday.
This short clip is presented by Club. Club provides access to Samantha LaDuke and her team of professional macro and micro traders, analysts, and educators. Club is ideal for active traders, investors, and institutions who want Samantha's best-of-breed market timing calls across all asset classes and timeframes like chase, swing, and trend. Get the trade before it happens. Sign up to Club now and get full access to daily live trading room with Samantha LaDuke, Slack trading desk with detailed analysis and trades, custom trade support when you need it, and much more. For more information, visit www.laduketrading.com/club.
All right, so this is just really not very helpful for the real economy stocks yet, but transport IYT relative to SPY is just at resistance, rolling over, rolling over, rolling over. And then, of course, we get out this morning that UPS has slowed down, so they're kind of issuing a bit of a warning. They tagged 145 pre-market, which happens to be this neck of the woods. Okay, so if we kind of clean this up a little bit, you can see where we bounced on monthly, tried to get going again, but really didn't, and now we've just rolled right back over into the 145 area. This actually could provide some support or some cushion. So this is what I mean. Here's this literally pre-market. Let's go over here. 144.81 could provide some nice little bounce area for UPS. We're not there yet, but just kind of keep that one in mind. They are laying off 12,000. 144.80, let's call it 145, is a good area for a bounce. Should we get a little bit of selling pre-market and get down there? I would say this is still probably the best bet for a solid bounce is this 145 area. All right, on the other side, we had SMCI, and this is straight up earnings, 560, no edge with earnings. Obviously, they are the NVIDIA AI comparison. So we get the real economy revenue losses at UPS and job cuts. And then we've got SMCI all the way up to a 100 fib level. And that was before the earnings. Take a look. I'm on the same time frame. So this is a weekly. This is the hourly. So this is pre-market. What did we just tag? Exactly 127.5. This whole advance from literally this May of 2023 when both NVIDIA and SMCI started moving higher. Little pullback, shimmy, pullback, which was based a beautiful scoop pattern. We talked about that, and off it went. We caught this beautifully, thank goodness, for a day chase. It was stunning. That 5-bar rule on the 15-minute, all the way back into the, there it is, 417 and then 453, etc. But this is different. This is earnings. So that's why I'm putting it over here for pre-market. You can see where we literally just went all the way up here. Tag, you're it. So there you go. This is resistance now. Wouldn't surprise if we get a little bit of a shake and shimmy in here down into potentially that 500 area, 435. PDD, this was already recommended, which was a fabulous short for those who took it. Up here, it looked like it was going to roll over. And sure enough, let's see where that is. Right here, this was 7 days ago, potential breakdown. We were sitting on this 138 weekly. We had this nice big red bar. As long as it stayed below 140, looked very, very productive. So 140 was literally below 145. 140 was the trigger. We hit the 133. And this morning, we're 122.50 on our way down to that gap fill of 118.88. So PDD, at least the short, fine. And if you are looking at why China stocks are still not getting up off the ground, one word, Evergrande. So basically, Xi decided no bailout and however many hundreds of billions in bonds went pennies on the dollar. So now that we have that out of the way, it wouldn't surprise me if we have now time to play. PDD is doing a great job of rolling over. Beautiful. and I think it still has more to go. In other words, I still see it as 118.88 as a gap fill, but we are on a 100-day right here. Look right there. So we are getting a little bit of a bounce, or what I like to call a stay of execution, but I think we're going to head back down there. And then we have the contrast of kind of real economy or real businesses with the lots and lots and lots of employees, and then SMCI, which is future AI expectation and a very, very NVIDIA-like advance. Just keep in mind, intraday, this puppy has tagged 565, which is a fabulous, fabulous place to short. Fabulous. So 127 fib extension from this gorgeous expansion. Now, granted, that's a gorgeous expansion. We happened to catch that real time. That was beautiful. But, and I did say big picture, there's nothing bearish about it. I did expect it to come back a little bit more than the 417. Nope, didn't even tag the 21-day. Maybe in a pre-market, but not in a regular trading hours. We never even broke the 417 to head down to do any retesting of 394. It literally just consolidated, moved higher, consolidated, moved higher. But now it looks really stretched. Remember, the mean is not right now. When we open up, the mean's going to be like up here, 420. But literally 565. What was the high? 565. Like, look at that. Oh, that's a 2-bar reversal. Oh, that's a perfect 2-bar reversal. Oh, that's done. So 564.96. 564.96. Look at the pre-market hourly bars are exact. So that's a really good level short. Unfortunately, no options are open. So UPS is getting a little bit supported on this Keltner channel and the 400 week. But like I said, the stronger support is going to be this 145 area. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm expecting. So this is not strong at all. I would definitely think a much better place would be around this 145 to, like, when it gets here, sell some puts or expect some type of consolidation for a few weeks, and then it can move higher more likely. And Apple still looks good on the downside. Anything below this monthly resistance of 196, then it had this nasty gravestone doji with an open that was weak. Qs are strong. Apple, not so much. All right, UPS, tag, you're it. So why? I love a weekly. Love. Just love. So this is it. 144.81 doesn't mean it's going to stop here, but it absolutely has no support until it gets here. It's here now. Beautiful short. SMCI is still falling into that gap fill, 496.78. Beautiful short. PDD, I think this is just going to crap out and roll over to that 118. This has also been a beautiful short. Lovely, gorgeous breakdown here. Just needed 140 trigger. Got it. Keep it below 145, 143.88, whatever. We gapped below the first price target. We got to the, literally just gave sway. Didn't even hold. Continuing short. Itty bitty little bounce. Look how extended this is. It's just a bounce before it rolls over to 118. Apple is working. I don't think it's done. PDD is working. I don't think it's done. PDD was basically, let's break this intraday trigger, keep it below 145. But ultimately, this 130 is your breakdown to 133. And then we're going to have, a little stabilization, which we've had at the 100-day, because that's literally what it broke. It tagged pre-market, but I still see 118.88. UPS, great chase. SMHI, great chase. Apple and PDD are continuation chases, for lack of a better word. An analyst just posted that 2024 iPhone shipments will be down 15%. Oh, look at this fall.
Subscribe to Leduc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.